We have check engine on, and we have hand scanner, and we have already connected on the OBD2. Now we are going to do diagnostic, then we will check what is wrong. So what we check for engine management and another system, we check what we call DTC, diagnostics trouble codes. Before doing diagnostic trouble codes, the vehicle must be on. If you have the battery problem, also you can start the engine. So by now, we are starting connecting from OBD2 to scanner. As we said, this is the DLC cable. You have to connect on the scanner. It is already connected on the OBD2. And also, you have to connect screen for easy work and easy reading. And also, speaker. Okay. You have to switch off power supply, phone, screen. Then here we are going to perform engine scanning. We start by power on scanner. Then you have to wait. So scanner is now on. Here we have various functions like utilities, vehicle diagnosis, oscilloscope, information, configuration, and so on. So what we are going to perform now is vehicle diagnosis. We start, we go in the vehicle diagnosis. Vehicle diagnosis, we have to wait for communication with scanner and the ECU, electronic control unit. Then here we have various type of vehicle categorized by continent or country. For example, here we have Asian pack. Inside here there is Toyota, Nissan, Mitsubishi, Mazda, and so on. Even pack, Asian pack too. There is also European pack. European pack 1 and 2 include European and American vehicles like Mercedes-Benz, BMW, Citroën, Opel, Ford, Cherokee, Jeep Cherokee, and so on. And here we have 4 Korean cars, Hyundai and Kia. In diagnosis, we have to know the car you are going to diagnose is from where? From Asia, from Europe, from America, and also from in which country. This one is Hyundai from Asia and Korea. That is why we have to go in Hyundai. And we have to wait for communicating. Okay. In the Hyundai, there are two categories. There is Hyundai for export and Hyundai made in USA. For us, is from Korea, but not local for export. We go for export. So, in diagnosis, also you have to know which kind of the vehicle. This one is Hyundai. There are many Hyundai. There is Hyundai, Accent, Elantra, Atos, Grande, Tucson, Taycan, and so on. This one is Hyundai Sonata. Now we have to look Hyundai Sonata. So Hyundai Sonata, there are many also. By age, date of manufacturing. This one in the Hyundai Sonata 2005 up to 2007. The Hyundai, it can be used gasoline fuel or diesel fuel. This one is for gasoline fuel. We choose gasoline fuel. This is here, we have to know which kind of fuel is gasoline, but there is gasoline with lead or in lead. In our country, we use gasoline in lead. And also we have to know the cc of the engine is 2.0 or 2.4 liter. Now we go in leaded. Then it asks which kind of the OBD. Is it OBD 2 16 pin or OBD 1? This one is it OBD 2. Then we go to OBD 2. We have to wait for communication. You see, they say diagnostic trouble codes and so on. For us, what we want is DTCs, diagnostic trouble codes. We go for diagnostic trouble codes. So now we know why check engine is on. We have 3 codes, trouble codes. The first one is P011, intake air temperature sensor, range or performance problem. Second one is P0102, mass airflow sensor, volume airflow sensor or low input. The third one, P0113, intake air temperature sensor, high input. Those two, first and the third one, are similar. It deals for one sensor, intake air temperature sensor. And also another one deals on mass airflow sensor. Now, as before you have seen location of sensor and the function of the sensor, now we know where there is a problem. We have to go to the engine compartment and we check intake air temperature sensor and the mass airflow sensor. So, on the engine, here there is mass airflow sensor. Okay? So by now it's not connected. So we have to connect. We have seen this one is the mass airflow sensor, include intake airflow sensor. It was socket problem. Let's plug it again. Then we check. So after that, after fixing the problem, the ECU, electronic control unit, will keep saving that mass airflow sensor and intake air temperature sensor still have a problem. With scanner, that is why we have to erase those codes, okay? Erase or clear those codes. That is why we are going to do this to erase. Then, yes, we erase, okay? Erasing or reset is completed. So by now, after erasing, no trouble codes. It means problem solved. If also you erase, then trouble codes appear again, it means you have to go to check sensor or actuator. You can checking by measuring performance of that sensor or actuator, by measuring waveform, by measuring voltage, resistance, by measuring wiring, socket, even ECU, it can have a problem. Even it can be caused by many things, like fuse, relay, and so on. So, to find diagnostic trouble code, finished. For next time, next session, we will see how to test sensor or actuator by measuring waveform, resistance or voltage, and also we'll check how to make activation test and the other function of hand scanner. Thank you.